Kia ora, ngāti ki a koe. I was born in a little place called Whatawhata in between Hamilton and Raglan. I was brought up on the marae of Te Paporoti, which is my tūranga wāwai. My awa is Waipa, my maunga is Pirongia. Most of my friends in school here in Whatawhata were all my cousin girls anyway. I had no boyfriends or as I mean, like, because I wouldn't play rugby at all. I'd run away or pass the ball back to the person who threw it to me. Otherwise, I'll go skipping along. Everybody's up in front yelling at me to hurry up and come up. And they put me on the wing, that's right. And you're meant to be fast on the wing. But I'll be skipping up and everybody's out trying to get ruck the ball. But no, when they do throw the ball to me, I'll throw it back to them and run the other way. My cousin Wayne, she took the name of Waikrisha at the time when she transitioned, but she transitioned in Wellington. When I was young, we had a wānanga held at the marae, the local marae, and all of the community arrived because it was an opportunity for us to ask questions, and at the time they were really learning real matatau Māori, and who knew just about everything, like more or less like matakita. They were able to see everything. There was an opportunity and the wharenui was so full, but there was an opportunity for us to get up and ask questions. And the question I stood up and asked, what is a role for gay, or because transgender wasn't the word back then. It was, what is it for a pufta boy or a gay person who's standing up on the marae? And they're transitioning. What purpose or what should they be doing? Yeah, that was quite an important time at that time with the old man, because he was a very learned and a spokesperson for the Māori Queen, Te Aotearoa Kau, and there was other learned kaumatuas there when I asked the question. But he came back and there was a few whispers around inside the wharenui, everybody talking, but you sort of can feel the vibes, like the knives are sort of sticking into you from all your aunties and uncles, and more to say, how dare you ask that question? You should not be seen or heard, or should be sitting at the back. But the answer, he came back, he said, you are who you are, you dress like a woman, and you walk around like a woman, you do all the woman chores. So he more or less recognised me, saying, yes, you are a woman, yeah. That's when I had just come back from Sydney too, if I just remember. And I was trying to fit back into the community. And it was quite hard for me to fit, but if I kept on just ignoring all the negative, and there was heaps of negative feedback from my relations and all my cousins, and my family anyway, who really didn't accept me asking the questions, or who didn't accept me for who I was. The concept of me being transgender, at that time, it probably wasn't anything new, but they just didn't talk about it, and so it was something that they were getting to learn to accept as that. But it was a time when you were at the marae, your duty was to set the table, make sure the manaki ngā tangata, look after the people to come and work in the kitchen, wash the dishes. You'd be flamboyant, running around, in your skirt, doing circles and ignoring everybody, whatever names they call you. So, yeah. 32 years I whānau'd me a girl. Okay, her name is Pippa. Well, back in that's when I've come back from Sydney, and then all of a sudden I was offered a child. But then I had this accident where I lost my right leg below the knee riding horses. Anyway, the girl I was offered, I ended up in hospital. So I said I couldn't take her at the time. So the mother who offered me the child kept the child, but she got pregnant again. And again came back to me and asked if I wanted the child. And I said, yes, I do want a child. So I bought, I got Pepper, my daughter now. So having Pepper, I schooled her to kohanga, to wharekura, and all that. Even went to university, but didn't finish off her papers as yet, doing a Bachelor of Science, yeah. She also felt pregnant at school, had a child at school, in the 7th form, completed the 7th form. I took over the child, took over my granddaughter. I've got a granddaughter who's now 15, and I took the care of her while the mother went to university, but Pepper ended up back in Brisbane, and I brought up my mokopuna. I'm a kai karanga. I stand up on our marae. I karanga every time I go around the motu. I still karanga, especially if any of our sisters pass away. I'll go down representing my hapū and all our friends, and I'll karanga to the deceased, you know, to have a nice journey to the next life, yeah. My advice to rangatahi is be who you are, love yourself, love all the people around you. If you need help, seek help. There's a lot of avenues out there where you could go and seek help. Get a sister or someone that you need to talk to, someone you can really trust. Start talking to them. Costs nothing to talk. It's easier for someone else to listen to you, and you know, you just carry on. Life is too precious to throw away. You've got a lot of living, a lot of sinning to do yet. You know, so yeah, be yourself, and if you really need help, go and talk to someone that you can really trust, or just tell someone, hey, I need help, and let's hope that they would listen to you.